Welcome back to part 10 of my Theodoros of Ephesos game. We've recently taken over as the new Byzantine Emperor, Lucas. In the previous part, our mother, the previous empress, and our father, who was king of Crete, both passed away, and now we have inherited their lands, and are playing our first emperor character this game. We now have primogeniture, which basically makes succession kind of a non-issue. So I don't know exactly where I'm going to go from here, but I imagine that I'm going to do a little bit of expanding at least. Maybe do some war with the Arabian Empire. Maybe try to take Jerusalem back. We'll see what we get up to. We're currently 9 years old. Need to finish our childhood. Our regent is this fellow, who is pretty evil, actually. Who is this? I think I'm going to have someone else raise me. So we're going into diplomacy education. Courtier, he's got pretty good traits, actually, this guy. Really good traits. I wouldn't mind getting them, so I think I'll go with him. I have no idea how he has all these. That's crazy. Never seen a character like this before. Avaricious Administrator. Shrewd. Wow. Really strong character. Anyways, I'm going to use him. We have 16 out of 8 holdings, and our capital actually is not in Constantinople. I think there might be a decision that we can use. Oh, maybe it's only if you don't hold it. You are a child. I guess I could just use this once I become an adult. I mean, if I already hold it, I can just move it right there, can't I? Yeah, let's just do that. And I'm going to have to give away quite a few of these titles that I'm holding. So we have 4 duchies. This one over here. I think I'll just give to some random person over here. Duchy of Bulgaria is what that is. And these counties in it. So she'll really like us now. And maybe we hold on to the Aegean Empire, or excuse me, the Aegean Duchy, since it's pretty big. I'm going to give away my old home duchy. It'll be sad to lose it a little bit, but it's only 2 counties. I could actually just end up giving this to my brother and heir, I think. Maybe that's what I'll do. Keep it in the family at least. I'm sure he'll be in an alliance with us. So there's that. Okay, I'll just use that hook on him. Who else can we get an alliance with? My uncle-in-law is willing to. He's a vassal. We'll keep him out of trouble by getting an alliance with him. Need to restation our men-at-arms. Okay, so we have a couple too many still. Rhodos. Yeah, we gotta get rid of this one. This one is in this duchy here. I'll just give it back to this guy. Or this woman, I guess. And then what? This is a barony right here. Okay, so we'll give that one away. And now we're at 8 out of 8, so that's fine. Definitely gonna grab a wet nurse since we're still a child. I'm just gonna forgive these people. Trying to get my notifications down. Ransom. Okay, who else do we got in jail here? Just some random kid and her. Okay, that one causes tyranny. She's in the dungeon. I think I'm just going to leave her there. I don't like letting people who are vengeful out. They might just become your rival and try to murder you. We are kind of short on prestige right now, so I think I'm going to turn some of my gold into prestige by creating these duchy titles. We can create the kingdom titles as well, which I probably will end up doing. But for now, I'm just going to make these duchies and give it to whoever... this guy's actually a different religion from us. Will he convert? 65%. Let's just see. I gave you a duchy. Okay, Sicily. Just give to whoever's in the capital here. Kind of make our vassals like us a little bit more and help get us out of this prestige debt that we're in. And then Dukla. to this fellow here. Okay. And what we're going to basically be doing in this part is just finishing up our childhood and keeping an eye on any sort of factions that form against us. We can also have a look at like what kind of wars that we can. Okay, so we do have someone who has a claim on the kingdom here of Wallachia, so might end up doing that war eventually. Someone had one of my courtiers in prison. Looks like there's another one too. Not sure who this guy is. 50 gold though. We're pretty rich. If I free you from prison, you could at least convert, right? Heathen. Okay, so these sisters we were going to use... Oh, this guy's a hostage. She's currently our spy master. She's actually a really good character. Pretty good traits. We might end up marrying her off for some type of alliance. Maybe I'll just wait on that, though. Although she's pretty likely to get pregnant if we don't get her married. Betrothed. Okay, we have some apostolics as well. Astray is not too bad. Astray is like the relationship that we have with the Catholics, I believe. Yeah. So we have a little bit better relationship with these Christianis. We consider them astray, they consider us righteous, so he still kind of likes us anyways. He's not really willing to let my sister come home. Not sure why she's there in the first place. I didn't send her there, so it was this character from before I started playing him. I'm pretty sure that creating these kingdom titles will give me more income from them. I'm not the rightful liege if I don't hold the kingdom titles, I believe. Although maybe if I hold the empire title, then it doesn't matter. I'm not actually 100% sure. Either way, I could create them and then like give them away. I could give this one to my cousin here. Well, I already have this one made, I guess. Maybe we'll do some war with the Frankish Empire. I don't know what I call it, Francia. Eventually, since they do occupy some of our de jure lands here, the Kingdom of Sicily is something that we do kind of want. We can't do de jure kingdom, but we can at least take a bite out of their land. I'm not going to do this immediately because it's just not really feasible right now. But once I become an adult and my power is a little bit more solidified, then we can look to expand. Holy War. Oh, this is 2 different duchies. 3 different duchies. Nope, 2. Not sure why that's not showing. Kind of weird. This is actually independent here, isn't it? Holy War. Who's attacking? Okay, so that's my vassal. I guess I could take that over. Yeah, let's just do that now. I wasn't going to declare any wars, but this Cyprus has been bothering me, so I would like to go and get it. I have to imagine it's not going to be that difficult. Girls are so fascinating. Okay. So they're going to try to fight us off, but they will fall. Finally, we can reclaim Cyprus. These guys are all trying to help, but I can't imagine their armies are anywhere near big enough to threaten us. Very brave of them, though. Okay, so my sister's coming back home now. Not really sure why that guy had our sister as hostage anyway. Probably get her married. Three, two, one. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to create this duchy title and then just give it to this fellow here. Oh, he's actually my steward. Perfect. He'll be able to create the kingdom title as well, since he now holds all the land to it. Actually, no, I don't think he can. He only has one duchy. You need two to make the title. We could make the title now, though. What's happening here? Okay. Got something. Oh geez, that's a lot of prisoners. Oh, that's a lot of stress. Executing heathens. We might get a good one though. Okay, these are both bad. Okay, so she's back. And there was some faction that was powerful enough for a little bit, but not anymore. All married. What is this guy doing? He gains this guy as a vassal. Who are you? I'm just gonna say no. My regent, like, he's not even a landed character, so how can he get someone as a vassal? Or was he giving it away to someone else? Yeah, regardless. If he dies, I'm not sure if, like, the scales of power gets reset when we have a new regent, or if it passes on. Regency never tends to last too long, because your characters aren't children for too long. But I'm interested to see how that works out, if it does end up happening that he dies. So I'm going to try to keep an eye on this. We're between 3 and 4 right now. I'm going to look for a husband for her, though. I wouldn't mind an internal alliance just with one of my stronger dukes. This guy here, not particularly strong, but age appropriate, so I'll send him over there. And I think maybe what I'll do is just get her matrilineally married. Maybe have some decent knights in our court. We'll find a husband for her who's a decent knight, like him. Maybe him. The trade is nice, but this guy is our culture and religion. So we can serve as our knight. And how are things going for my brother? So he ended up getting impatient and fickle. Okay, he's not going to be an issue either way. That is a lot of kingdom titles. This is what really bothers me about these accolades, is you have these guys that can fill the role, but they're not high enough that you want them serving as a knight. So you can't recruit someone in to serve as the successor. So a lot of times this is when I'll end up just kind of like retiring them. Just because they're annoying for me to deal with. The bigger and bigger your army gets, it feels like the less they matter anyways. If I think that I can't win a war, then I'm just not going to declare it. I don't think those are ever going to, like, turn the tides of the battle. So who's powerful around here? Actually not too strong. The Egyptians. Apparently we learned their language. That's kind of useful. Bulgaria's weak. Wallachia weak. Khazaria is actually in kind of turmoil right now. They got 3 wars going on. I wouldn't mind getting this. He's not going to want to join because he's a king. But seizing de jure duchies isn't the worst type of war. And then eventually we will have access to a holy war for kingdom. So it probably makes more sense to go Syria. And then eventually we'll holy war for duchy for Jerusalem, maybe. Something like that. But we got our next choice here, so we started off with temperate. We have just, greedy, or callous. I like playing with just, especially in Greek. We have the, what's it called, cultural tradition, legalistic. It makes just better. So the just is good enough for me by itself, but when it's even better, it gives some diplomacy with this. Diplomacy per level of fame, percent modifier on your prestige. Really strong overall. It's going to make our vassals like us more too. So it looks like most of the factions that we were having to deal with are pretty much done. Let's have a look at Constantinople. So we already have a keep here. Everything's built up as much as it can be already. Wow. I don't play the Byzantines very often. It kind of feels like a place that needs some DLC love, but when I look at this building, I'm like, wow, I should play here more often. 2 unique buildings, both very strong. 10 tax per month. Wow. And then 30% more. And 15% more holding taxes from the duchy, and 30% more from the county. Well, it's just a 1 county duchy. Or excuse me, a 1 barony county. A 3 county duchy. Extra intrigue, extra learning, more knights, more knight effectiveness, piety per knight, percent renown, percent development growth. Yeah, it's just really an unreal capital city to have. Really, really strong. Which seems fair because Istanbul, Constantinople, whatever you want to call it, is a pretty strategic city with a lot of significance in it. I feel like I need to expand still, though. My empire is pretty decently sized, but I need my name to be bigger. I can't have this false empire in Europe being bigger than me. Okay, I'm just going to keep vetoing this guy. I'm not sure what his issue is, really. He's starting to get more powerful. Hopefully he just dies. We can get him excommunicated. Not sure that's completely necessary. We're not too far away now. 12, just 4 more years until we become an adult. Maybe I will just make these little kingdoms here. Okay, let's get rid of him. What are we going to use here? Not that. Yeah, let's just get rid of the piety for now. And I think I will give... Oh, you still have this. How do you have that? Did he go to war with my brother? That's not very cool of you. I guess our crown authority is only level 2. I can't do anything about that for now. So my sister did have a kid with her husband. That's really annoying. I wish he wouldn't have done that. 94% he accepts it, but the tyranny and stress just kind of makes it a little bit of a killer. I guess what I could do is fabricate a claim to revoke it without tyranny, but I think I'll just let it go. Okay, so I actually didn't check. What's our development? 33. We actually got the development in our capital pretty decent. It got up to 21 before we ended up giving it away. And then this jerk of a cousin of ours stole it from our brother. So I'm going to keep an eye on this, and I want level 3 crown authority to stop my vassals from going to war with each other. It's always one of the most annoying things for me. Okay, we got low control here. Let's deal with that, I guess. We do have room to hold another county now, though. Hopefully we can get our stewardship up. It's actually our lowest stat. We have 2 positive stewardship traits, though. 1 more trait on the way. He ends up being actually not very good. Generous, arrogant, and fickle. I do like generous the best out of these. We're kind of running into stress issues, but once we're generous, we can give away gifts to drop stress anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. And the later into the game you go, the better generous is. Against arrogant and fickle, it's a pretty easy choice for me, unless you really need the prestige from arrogant, which we don't. Pretty strong character. I like these traits. Okay, we can't execute people anymore, that's for sure. So let's look at our powerful vassals. Most of them actually like us already. I'm gonna just pay a little bit of gold to some of the ones that aren't super keen on us. Go away, you. 100, 46. And now we're at least below our stress break level, so maybe one more. Our patriarch and vassal. I've never really understood how this guy's kind of like got a title, but he doesn't actually really exist on the map. He's just in our capital, I guess. Does he occupy this role? Oh, okay, he does. He does. That makes sense, I guess. It's kind of cool, actually. He's Bulgarian. Is he from that family? No, he's from some different family. Fictional. Okay. Oh, anyways, continuing on here. How is the convert faith going? So there's some apostolic and some Muslim land over here, and then we have some Christiani and what's this? Ah, Slovianskan. So I will keep converting. Some internal wars. What do we actually have to take back? Okay, so the Vatican. That doesn't seem very likely. Oh, maybe we'll go and do it. We'll see. But Antioch, Jerusalem, and Alexandria should be fairly manageable. I wouldn't mind kind of establishing my empire down here. This is kind of the direction I'd rather expand. I may go and fight with them a little bit, just to try to take the rest of my de jure empire back. We'll see how it goes, though. No guarantees. It's kind of a more ambitious war. But fighting in this direction does seem like something that I want to do, as well as unifying ourselves with these apostolic Armenians. Well, subjugating them is probably more like the word I should use. Things continue to get worse and worse for the Khazars here. They actually converted to Islam. Not very significant land up here, though. It's like very sparse, undeveloped, like one development land. Not very good land, so I probably won't expand in that direction. I imprison him. 88 stress. Okay. What was the county that got a negative event from that? Pilfered provisions. Whatever. Can you usurp this? Okay. Despot of Cyprus? I mean, I can just give that to you. No need for that. I was going to give this guy the Kingdom of Crete, but he kind of annoyed me when he took this, but I guess I should still do it. Okay, Kingdom of Cyprus. There you go, buddy. And even though I'm not too happy with you, I am going to give you this kingdom title. Yeah, whatever. Gain a crush on her? Whatever. So once I become an adult, we're going to look to expand a little bit. I'm probably going to do a university visit. We will go on a pilgrimage as well. Probably go to Jerusalem before we end up conquering it. Let's just become an adult here. It's too bad that we can't get like a fourth trait somehow. Maybe I should have given him a trait when I was still playing his father. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, this guy is really annoying me. He's still in this range here, though. Let's just convert here, I guess. start a murder scheme against this kid? It's a little extreme. We start bullying him, though? 22 stress. I mean, stress is not really an issue. I don't really need to bully this kid. We can drop stress at any time just from donating gold or giving away some type of thing here. I'm actually just going to destroy this, though. Okay, so my brother, I'm going to give that extra armor to. Give him a little bit more purpose in life. I guess I could continue raising the control on these other ones. Kind of annoys me when it's like this. Okay, one more. We'll sway with gold. That should be the last time we need to do that. Probably won't be able to get rid of him as immediately after becoming an adult, but on the second try it's usually a lot better chance to dismiss them, so maybe we'll just get lucky and he'll die. Do I need to duel her? 19 prowess to 2. Seems kind of mean. I don't care if she likes me, though. I'll take the marshal permanently. That's better anyways, I think. How old are we? When's our birthdays? 7th of November. Okay. Just about one more year to go before we become an adult. I think I actually may end up just doing this Wallachia War since we do have... Oh, it's this guy, my regent. Now I kind of don't want to do it. We'll see. Maybe eventually we'll do that. My brother-in-law, he's got cancer actually. He's probably going to die. I think I'll just put this guy in. You should be converting to my religion, but I'll forgive you for now. So the Croatians are Catholic. This guy here is... Oh, okay, we can holy war in this direction too. Germany's of course Catholic. Hungary... Oh, they haven't converted yet. That's interesting. You are so annoying. A holy war for kingdom. Yeah, how about that? That's interesting. I think I'd still rather expand in this direction though, and do that holy war there. Almost every faction is gone. Serbian Orthodox populists is the only one left. Almost 10k military. Oh, there's an inbred 9-year-old Carling emperor now. And he's lost control of some of the kingdoms within his little land here, so definitely going to be some instability there, I think. That's interesting. I'm so not used to having primogeniture at this stage of the game. So we just don't need to really worry about anything. Our brother's going to get everything, and then once we have kids, those kids are going to get everything. Okay, just keep converting these. And we got Charismatic Negotiator. Yeah, I think I'll go for family focus. It's quite a bit more fertility for just one less diplomacy. I think I'll go through the diplomat tree. Not really a fan of our little hat. But a pretty decent character overall. Going to be continuing this on in the next part. Probably look to expand a little bit, go on our university visit, go on a pilgrimage. We got a lot of stuff to do on this character. Thank you for watching this. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and leave me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.